Happy Easter, happy Sunday. I apologize for my attire. I am getting ready to mow my lawn and it's going to take a little bit of time. It's about 3 acres. I want to do a video really fast for you. How much term should I get? Now, whenever you start looking for life insurance, the most important thing that I think you should do is ask yourself what your budget is. Like, you want to get that figured out before you start looking because you want your life insurance to fit your budget. You don't want to have your budget fit your life insurance, if you know what I mean. So figure out what your budget is. Is it going to be $25 a month, $50 a month, 75, 100, 200? Most of the time, I see around 60, $70 per month is where most people fall. Some people fall between 50 or 25. Some people they go all out. They go up to 100 or $200 a month. But just figure out what your budget is first. All right, and then you want to figure out what you want it to cover. I would recommend writing it down. The first step is what I call the foundation. The foundation should include your mortgage and any debt you have, plus $20,000 for your burial. So that's what I call the foundation. All of your debt plus the funeral costs. So in this scenario, it's $250,000 for your debt, $20,000 for your funeral, for a total of 270. So let's say you get that number and you're like, okay, well my spouse doesn't work currently, right? And I'm going to need a little bit more. So then add an income replacement. This is what I call the foundational plus. So it's all of your debt, your funeral cost, 5 to 10 times your net income. Remember, it's going to be your net income because this isn't going to be taxed. So in this scenario, it's everything's covered plus 5 times the net income. And if that isn't enough, let's say you've got kids too. Let's say you've got 2 or 3 kids, and you want to leave a little bit more for that. So then I would go for this one, what I call the legacy starter. All of the debt, all of the funeral costs, 5 to 10 times your net income, and $100,000 per kid. And that should be more than enough to leave your family in a good position. And then you're like, okay, well, you get the quote, and the quote's super low, let's say, and you have extra money in your budget, and you want to get a little higher. Then go for this. Go for the legacy builder. That's all of your debt, your funeral costs, 10 times your net income, and $250,000 per kid. And this should be all that you should ever need. I wouldn't recommend going any higher than this. You can, obviously, if you want to, but this would more than cover everything for a long time. But the most important policy, like if you do nothing else, let's say you get a quote for, you want to go for this, you want to go for the biggest, baddest life insurance policy you can find, but it's not in your budget. Then what I would recommend would be to start with the foundational amount. This is the most. If you do nothing else, make sure that if you pass away, all of your debt and your funeral costs are covered, right? Like, I mean, the worst case scenario, all the debt's gone. And maybe there's not money left over. Maybe your spouse has to get a second job or something, but all the debt's gone, or a job. So this would be where I would start. And if you have any questions, feel free to call, text, email. Smoke signals are not available in all areas.